Tuesday, it really does sound like we'll have a continuation of some terrific weather around here, Rob.
I think we've got a lot of really nice to look forward to for most of this week. This afternoon, we should get into the low 80s. Maybe we stop there as we increase the clouds, talk about this next boundary. Still feels like this next boundary isn't going to have enough moisture to work with to bring any real showers from the clouds. Can't rule out a couple of isolated ones. We'll be on the lookout for them. But then I think overnight tonight into tomorrow, we'll see the temperatures slide back, probably back into the upper 40s where they're supposed to be this time of the year. So very seasonable coming, very comfortable coming, more of the really nice spring-like weather that we had for the past weekend, and we should continue to have for most of this week. Now, can you see to the top of the screen where we've got some clouds or even some showers? That's where the boundary is now. It's going to take at least half the day for it to get here. By the time it gets here, if we can find a little bit of moisture, that's what will help to get us a couple of sprinkles, but for the most part, not expecting very much, if anything. It's 53 right now at the Tallahassee Airport. It's 56 in Valdosta, 61 for us in Thomasville with a little dew point number that's getting a little higher up in the 50s. So maybe a few spots slowly acquiring enough moisture where we can look for not just a few clouds, but a couple of those isolated showers. Although I'm not counting on everybody getting wet here. I'm not expecting very much. I just think that you can't rule out a few showers if we do get those dew point numbers high enough and we find enough moisture, and it's trying in some spots. We're at 60 right now at Bainbridge. We're at 62 for Panacea and for Apalachicola, but it's only 52 in Perry. Madison High School, Hamilton High School both checking in at 57. Now, this morning, if there's a breeze, it's more from the west. Might even turn a little southwest at times, but once we get to the other side of that boundary, those winds turn to the northwest and the north. How about Perry and Live Oak where the visibility is down below 1.25 miles, so a couple of spots with some fog. That boundary is lined up from west to east from northern parts of Louisiana up into the mid-Atlantic. We saw some of that snow video in New Jersey. It's all from the same energy, but the energy itself driving this boundary is way up in the mid-Atlantic and northeast, and that's where it's going to stay. So that's where the best chances for any kind of real weather are going to be. Higher pressure settles in behind it. As it gets closer, those winds calm down. I do think the breeze will freshen up a little bit later and might even be noticeable for the first part of tomorrow, but then it drops off with high pressure large and in charge and overhead. I think things might even be a little on the chilly side when you wake up on Thursday morning. So a couple of cool mornings coming tomorrow and Thursday before the air mass itself continues to moderate and things start to warm up. Here's Futurecast. Not a whole lot here. Just limiting the moisture makes it very hard for any showers to get going. We'll keep our eyes on it and have updates for you throughout the day, so keep checking in with us. On the Gulf, I think the clouds increase a bit, so do the winds out of the west and northwest, like 8 to 18 and seas 2 to 4 feet. On land, most of us are going to be in the 50s this morning. We'll call it mostly clear. Sun will be up at 7:10. This afternoon, I'll bump those rain chances as high as 20%, which is not a great chance, but it's better than a 0% chance. Low 80s, a mixture of clouds and sun. I think tonight a lot of us are going to stay in the middle and upper 40s, clearing, cooler, comfortable, a very nice spring overnight. And these next couple of days might be the best two of the bunch, closer to that 50-80 split. By Friday and into the weekend, it does look like it's going to start getting a bit toasty. Those top temperatures might start finding the upper 80s by Saturday.